Hello out there, keto community. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sherry. I am keto on a budget. I do weekly grocery budget hauls. I do weekly meal preps, what I eat, vlogs, and today we are doing our budget tip. This is Wednesday and we're doing our budget tip Wednesday. So my budget tip for this week is about meal planning. I can't believe how much money I have saved by planning out my meals in advance, even as far out as a month in advance, and then knowing from week to week based on what those ingredients are that I need in my in my meals coming up for the week, my shopping. I mean, I'm saving so much money in planning out my meals in advance. Now I'm currently working on meal planning out my lunches in advance. Right now we're doing dinners, and since lunch is generally kind of a free-fall, it's leftovers or somebody will grab a sandwich or this or that or the other. But I'm currently working on starting to plan out my meals in advance. So for those of you guys remember, I got my handy dandy little planner, and along with this I got, see if I can find it in here, a meal planner. Okay. Get this out here. This goes in my little bag. Now you can download and print out meal planners from anywhere. Just type into Google meal planner and you can find all kinds of different meal plan templates, and just pick up the one that's going to work for you. This one works for me because it also has a grocery list on the side. So I can plan out from day to day what my meals are going to be. Now this one is generally, since I'm just meal planning dinners right now, this just gives me the day, and I can write all 3 meals in for the day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now some of the meal plans that I have seen out there and I have used myself has a breakfast, lunch, and dinner option, what to have, and then it has a grocery list on the side. And then I have another one for this week. Now this is for this current week that we're in right here. And it is now, so we're going to have the slow cooker bourbon chicken for dinner tonight. And I know that I'll need to make the cauli rice, which I have all the ingredients for. So, yeah, the frozen cauliflower rice. But I'm making a cheesy cauliflower rice, so I'm going to be adding some cheese to that. But just meal planning your meals ahead of time helps you make out your grocery list, so you're not going to the grocery store and trying to guess, we might have this one night, we might have that the other night, and then something happens and you don't end up having that, and you've got a freezer full of food you haven't used, or a refrigerator full of food you haven't used, and sometimes it ends up going to waste. I know, I've done it. But this is my budget to this week, is to plan out your meals in advance. Start with just planning out for a few days in advance. Then plan out for a week and 2 weeks, and then ideally I'm starting to work on doing mine every once a month, so that I know from week to week. Especially if I'm already working on the monthly budget, I've already planned out the monthly budget, and I know that I'm going to need these groceries this week, but I'm not going to have enough left after I pay the bills, so I'm going to plan on getting the stuff the prior week that I'm going to need for the next week. See how that works? And that way I'm not stressing about the budget, I'm not stressing about groceries, I'm not stressing about trying to get all the meals made and created and figuring out what we're going to have, because that's what I used to do. I used to just, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's time to cook dinner. What are we going to have for dinner? I don't know what we're going to have for dinner. And then sometimes I would just go grab something frozen and throw it in the Instant Pot, and it would turn out great. But there's a lot of times when, because I didn't plan out my meals in advance, that I was too tired to cook or didn't feel like going in and hunting things down, I'd order out. Or I'd order takeout, or I'd say let's just go down to Ruby Tuesdays and eat there. We haven't been out to eat in a very, very, very long time, and that's planned. Hubby hates going out to restaurants. He absolutely hates. He'll go once in a while, and it's not a nice treat once in a while, and he'll enjoy that. But as for going a lot, he doesn't want to. He doesn't like to. He's a homebody. He likes to stay home. He loves home-cooked meals. So does my son. They love to stay home and do their thing. They don't like having to get up and get dressed and, dressing up a little bit to be presentable in public. It's hard enough to get him to dress, because he doesn't deal with the public at work anyway. So, but that's my tip for this week. is meal planning. Anyway, that's all I have for today. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles.